So, you've done it. You've landed a government-backed startup loan here in the UK. First of all, huge congratulations. That is a massive first step. But it also opens up a brand new, pretty big question.
Right? You've got this cash in the bank, the idea is buzzing. But where do you actually point that money? How do you take that loan and turn it into a real, thriving business? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down right now.
And let's be clear, we're talking about a serious opportunity here. The UK Startup Loan Scheme can give you up to £25,000. That's a pretty hefty chunk of change to get your vision off the ground.
And the best part? The terms are fantastic. We're talking a fixed interest rate of just 6%. It's one of the best ways to get funded. But, having the money is one thing. Spending it smart is the thing that really counts.
Okay, so here's our game plan. We'll kick things off with the opportunity itself, then dive into the 3 big buckets for your cash: core assets, growth, and, super important, protection. Then we'll wrap up with some golden rules to make sure you stay on the straight and narrow. Sound good? Let's do it.
First things first, let's get our heads straight. This isn't just a loan, it's the starting gun. This is the capital that transforms your business plan from just a document on your laptop into a real, living, breathing thing.
Okay, first up, your foundation. We need to talk about the absolute must-haves, the core assets. These are the physical, tangible things you need to actually do your business.
Think about the real nuts and bolts of what you do. If you're a baker, it's your oven. If you're a coder, it's a powerful computer. A delivery service, you need a van. See, these aren't just one-off costs. They are genuine long-term investments that let you start making money from day one.
Now, it's really important to see the difference between 2 kinds of core assets. Think of it like this. Your equipment and tech, that's your long-term foundation. It's the car. But your inventory and supplies, that's the immediate fuel you need to actually go somewhere. You need both, but they do very different jobs.
And that inventory cycle? It's simple, but it's oh so powerful. You use your loan to buy stock. You use that stock to sell to customers, and those sales generate revenue. It's a straight line from your loan to cash in your pocket. Without that first batch of stock, the whole engine just stalls.
But, and this is a big but, there's a trap here. Having stock is good. Having way too much stock is a cash flow nightmare. Every single item just sitting on your shelf is your loan money, just sitting there, not doing anything. So managing your inventory well isn't a nice to have. It's absolutely essential to keep your cash working for you.
Okay, foundation is set. Now it's time to think bigger. How do we use this loan not just to survive, but to actually power your growth and scale up beyond those first few tricky months?
Look, for a lot of us, the kitchen table just isn't going to cut it forever. Maybe you need a shop, a warehouse, or just a professional-looking office to meet clients. Your loan is perfect for covering that initial deposit and first month's rent, getting you into a space where you can really operate like a pro.
Hold on, though. Before you sign that lease, take a deep breath. A lease is a major long-term commitment. You have to be super confident that your cash flow can handle that rent payment every single month, especially at the beginning when things can be a bit up and down. You don't want your dream space to turn into a financial headache.
At some point, you're going to hit a wall. You just can't do it all yourself. And that's where investing in people becomes a total game changer. A smart hire can literally multiply what your business can do. And it frees you up to work on the business, not just get stuck in it.
But listen, when you think about hiring, don't just look at the salary. You have to work out the real cost. You've got national insurance, maybe some payroll software, training time, a new laptop. It all adds up. You got to factor all of that into your plan to avoid any nasty surprises down the road. All right, let's talk about the stuff that isn't quite as exciting as buying new gear, but trust me, it's maybe the most important. We're talking about using a piece of your loan to build a protective legal shield around your new business.
This is all about getting your legal house in order from day one. We're talking solid terms and conditions, a shareholders agreement if you've got partners, proper contracts, and protecting your brand. These aren't just bits of paper, they are your best defense when things go wrong.
Now, getting this done right isn't free. You're probably looking at spending something in this ballpark, maybe more or less depending on how complex your business is. And I know, I can feel like a lot of cash to part with right at the start.
But the money you spend here will pay you back tenfold. I'm serious. A few £1,000s now on solid legal docs can save you tens of thousands or even your whole business in avoided legal fights and headaches later. It is one of the smartest moves you can possibly make. Okay, deep breath. We've covered the big spending categories.
Now, let's get into the strategy. Let's finish up with a quick-fire round of golden rules to make sure you absolutely smash this and get the most out of every single penny. Rule number 1, and it's a non-negotiable. Know the rules of the game. Your spending has to match what you set in your business plan. You absolutely positively cannot use this money to pay off other loans, go on a training course that has nothing to do with the business, or start playing the stock market. Stick to the plan.
And this right here, this is probably the single biggest trap you can fall into. When money gets a little tight, it is so tempting to just dip into that loan for something you didn't plan for. You have to resist. The second you start going off-piste, you're heading for trouble. Financial discipline is everything.
And finally, please do not forget about the amazing free support that comes with this loan. You get up to a full year of one-on-one mentoring with an expert, plus access to all these great online business courses. The loan is the money, but this support, this is the wisdom. You have to use it.
So it all comes back to this, doesn't it? You have the capital. It's an incredible tool. The real question isn't just how will I spend it? It's how will I use this tool to build something that lasts? How are you going to turn this amazing opportunity into your legacy?